Yeah, I mean, we are discussing that. We know that we are quite a tough team to play at home. Um, and we know our conditions really well away, at home. We haven't had a great record away, so yeah, it's an area that we want to get better at. We want to improve. It's also down to probably it's quite a young squad, quite a lot of young players in our side. So sometimes that can happen. When you play away. But yeah, I mean, we do recognize that if we want to be competitive in this tournament, then we've got to start winning some games away. I thought in both the last two games, we've been quite competitive. We haven't been outclassed by any stretch of the imagination. They've been close games. Things could have gone here or there. But hopefully we've got to start winning some games away from home as well. I mean, it's always lovely to come back to Bangalore. It's great to play, here at this stadium where I've grown up and got some of my greatest memories. So it's really going to be exciting for me to play at the stadium and play in front of my home fans, people who've seen me grow up as a kid. So last time the game was missed out because of rain. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to playing in front of the crowd in Bangalore. Really, I haven't thought of it that way. It has been. I mean, it's been quite easy. I mean, it's quite a good, relaxed franchise where I play at. It's different mechanics. It's quite a young squad. We're competitive. We believe that we will be, if we play to our best and if we play to our potential, I think we're going to we have the potential to surprise a lot of teams. But it's also a kind of squad where we recognize that there are a lot of young kids, and it's a great opportunity for us to give opportunities to young kids. It's exciting for me to work with a lot of young players, and I'm enjoying that side of things. No, not really. I haven't. I mean, if you've noticed over the last 3 or 4 years, even in the IPL, I've been playing a few shots, playing shots that are required for the for the nature of the competition. So. Not really. I haven't really approached it any differently this year. Just because I've retired from Test cricket, I haven't thought of it differently. As always, I've just been practicing and just playing, working on certain shots, working on things that I want to improve on. So it's just a constant process. It just goes on. I mean, you keep practicing, you keep having some fun, keep enjoying it, keep trying to do some things a little differently. And that was true of every year. Even every year I came to the IPL or came to this 8 weeks, I always tried to do something different. I always tried to, work on a few different shots. So you always did that. So this year's no different. Sometimes you can be confident enough to take it into a game. Sometimes probably not. So that hasn't really changed. I don't feel like just because I've retired from international cricket, suddenly I'm doing something differently. It's probably the same, really. It's not really rocket science. I mean, in the end of the day, we at Rajasthan, to be honest, we're trying to keep things as simple as possible. We want to give people the freedom to play and express themselves. Try and create a good environment around the team, which is fun. Which gives a lot of the youngsters a chance to express themselves. That's what I noticed with Warnie last year. That we try and keep things quite simple. And it's a bit of the same this year. I mean, we don't try and overcomplicate things. We don't have long meetings. We don't spend a lot of time at practices. But what we do, we try and do it with intensity. We try and have a lot of fun. And the whole goal is to try and give everyone a chance to sort of express themselves. And I've been quite pleased, actually, to be honest. With the way the guys have performed in the last 4 games. I know we've got 2 good results and we've not done well in 2, but I've enjoyed the way that some of our youngsters have competed against some of the more experienced and recognized players, and I think that's really a good sign for us going forward. I thought we got what was a par score for the wicket. I think it's a question of how you manage your resources. In the last game, because Mineria got out early, he got run out early, we wanted to keep that left-right combination going, which was very important on that wicket. If you'd had 2 right-handers batting at any given point of time, it would have been easy for them to have been able to bowl their left-arm spinners. It was a track that was turning. We just wanted to keep the left-right combination, and obviously because they had a good partnership, because I think Kuwais and Sri had a good partnership, it just meant that maybe Brad Hodge came in a little late, probably a little later than we expected. But these things can happen in a game. I mean, you can't always utilize your resources. The idea should be to get what is a par score or a par plus score, not worry about your resources. And In most games, I mean, you won't see that happen very often. In most games, we like to stick with ensuring that we have specific roles for a lot of our international guys, and Owais and Hodge are people who bat in the middle for us. We recognize Hodge as someone who's an extremely good finisher, under pressure, batting first, getting us runs. So that's the role that we have for him. And it's not going to happen too often that he's going to get only 10 balls to play. I mean, that's not happened in the earlier games. So sometimes it's just a function of what happens in the game. Cooper's injury, we'll just take a call on it tomorrow. Obviously he's a young kid. He's a really exciting 2020 talent. I think it's great to see him play in the way he's been playing. We'll take a call on it tomorrow. We'll see how he goes, because he's played 3 games. He had a bit of a swollen knee. We didn't want to risk it. It's a long 16 games tournament, so we thought we'll give it a break, and it's been a long travel today as well. The guys have come all the way from Calcutta, so we'll see. We're hopeful. We'll keep our fingers crossed, and we'll take a call tomorrow. We've got the whole day. The advantage of obviously an 8 o'clock start is that you get another extra time to give it a bit of rest, and so we'll take a call tomorrow and we'll see how it is. It looks a good wicket. I mean, it looks like it's got a fair sprinkling on grass on it. I don't know. I didn't watch the last game, but I know we were either playing or we were. I don't know why it was. I didn't actually watch the last game, but I obviously looked at the scorecard and I saw that Balaji. Was it a day game or a night game last time? 4 o'clock start. Okay. So Balaji got 4 wickets. So obviously it looks like it's helping the seamers a little bit. Though having said that, Murli and Vittori, though, I mean, I don't think wickets matter too much to the quality of player bowlers like Murli and Vittori. So, they're always going to be top performers. But it looked like there was a bit of help for the seamers on it. So yeah, it looks like that kind of wicket. It's got a bit of grass on it. It's got a few cracks as well. So hopefully it should be a good cricket wicket. Shree's obviously, we would love to have played Srishant, but unfortunately he's injured. So Shree's, the area we had recognized leading into this tournament and into the auction was that we were short of an Indian international bowler, and Shree was picked specifically for that purpose. But unfortunately, he hasn't recovered from his injuries, so he's not available. He's probably not going to be available for us at least for the next 2 or 3 weeks even. So that's a bit of a blow. But with Sean, again, it's just a balance of the side, trying to get the balance right. Again, he's having a couple of issues, but we'll see. With Sean Tate, it's obviously an exciting option to always have in the back of your hand. It's something that it's nice to have, but it also depends on the balance of your team and how you can fit all your international players. The good thing for us is that all our international players and all the guys who've come in have actually performed quite well. So that's a really heartening sign for us that some of the guys that we picked in this auction have actually delivered in the first 4 games. So it's a long tournament, and hopefully they can keep doing that. No, I mean, I don't think there's anything against the rules that says you can't change a wicket before the game. So I mean, to be honest, I don't think there's. I'm not sure about the rules, but I'm sure the rules allow you to. It's in the curator's hands, and it allows them to change the wicket when they want. It's just that when we came the night before, we thought we were going to play on a different one, and when we went the next day, it was a different one. So there's nothing that I look. It's not against the rules for them to change the wicket. You're allowed to change the wicket, so it's not really. I don't think it's too much needs to be made of it. Just from our perspective, it would be nice to have known. That's all. It's a question of just informing someone. It's not. I don't think anyone's done against anything that contravenes the law of the game or the rules of the game. It's just would have been nice to know. That's all. But having said that, I think it's really a non-issue. We believe we've got a team that can win and beat any team on a given day. I think we believe that we've got the players who can win us the matches and beat any team. And as we've shown in the first 2 games, we beat Kings 11 and we beat a strong KKR team as well. So, I think on any given day, we back ourselves to go there and win. And I think even the 2 games, if you notice, the games that we lost have been quite close games. It's not that, we've been completely outclassed. So a few things have gone our way here and there. Actually, we might have been in the right end of both those results. But those things haven't gone our way. So we believe that, we'll go out there and do our best and we'll fight as always. I think just one of the things we do stress at Rajasthan Royals is that we like to believe that we want to fight, we want to play good, fun, exciting, but tough cricket. Sometimes the results will go your way, sometimes they won't. But one of the things that I keep stressing to the guys is that we need to show that we're playing for our fans. We need to show that that level of commitment and that level of desire on the cricket field. And I've been very pleased with the efforts of all the guys in the last 4 games. So we believe that we recognize RCB is a strong side. They've got a good team, but I believe that if we play well, we can win.